Hello everyone, Elite Clockwoman here. We already have 2 leaked frames for episode 23, which we received in Dom Studio Discord. But as always, I have an exclusive video from episode 23 for 20 seconds. And besides the exclusive video, I have another exclusive leaked frame. And in this video, we will look at all the leaked frames and try to guess what will happen in the next episode. And also, not long ago, the 5th season of the SKIBIDI multiverse was released. And in it, we saw new and unique scenes that were not in the series. And they turned out crazy, because there we saw a new character, and we also received information about Clock Titan. And I already made a video about these new scenes, and it is very important. So be sure to watch this video when you're done here. And also don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the analysis of episode 23. And here we go. Episode 22 was crazy, and there were a lot of details. And again, we have a lot of questions, but very few answers. And it seems that with each episode, everything should be clearer. But in fact, with each episode, everything becomes more confusing than it was before. And in general, there are a lot of events. Since we have many mysterious characters such as Clockman Time Traveler, whom we saw in episode 15, Alpha, which appeared in episode 20, this strange drill man, who is definitely hiding something from us, and also YouTubers and Books of the Apocalypse. But probably episode 23 will be very important, and we'll find out what happens next, and you'll see this when I show you an exclusive video. Anyways, let's move on to the first leaked frame. In this leaked frame, we see a speakerman who is successfully repaired and is ready to go on missions again. But still, it seems strange to me that he was repaired so quickly and he did not receive any improvements. But in any case, I am very glad that he is okay, and again he can delight us with epic battles. And if we see him here, it means that the agents successfully killed the remaining SKIBIDI toilets that were in laboratory number 2 and destroyed this laboratory. And we can also notice that he has a tablet on his hand, and something is written there, but the text is too blurry, and we won't be able to find out what exactly is written there. But what is this place that we see? Here we see an empty area, and based on this leaked frame, we will not be able to understand where it is. But in the exclusive video that Dom Studio shared with me, you will understand where the speakerman is now, and I assure you that you will be very surprised, so be sure to watch until the end. Anyways, this leak does not provide much information, but the second leak is already more informative. And here, friends, there is a lot to talk about. First of all, here we see another grouping of toilets. Here we see 4 toilets in strange masks and headphones. And the most interesting thing is the description of this leaked frame. You already know what these guys are gonna do. And now Dom Studio made me remember my childhood. Thanks to Dom Studio for such nostalgia. And I think that most of you have no idea about the meaning of this leaked frame. But don't worry, I'm here to explain everything to you. We see that all these toilets wearing Guy Fawkes masks, or as everyone used to call these, anonymous masks. And you've probably seen various fake hackers wearing similar masks on TikTok or YouTube more than once. And in 2000, people wearing these masks stood up against corruption, and it was madness. But I don't think that Dom Studio wanted to recall exactly these times. And in fact, this is a reference to the movie V for Vendetta from back in 2005. And the main character from this movie, calling himself V, wanted to achieve freedom for people, and he fought against the authorities. And the main feature is that in this movie, he was going to blow up Parliament with the most leading people, and he succeeded. And it seems to me that this description of Dom Studio refers precisely to the fact that these toilets are going to blow up something. And remember what Alpha said about some urgent message for the Alliance? And perhaps it is on this leaked frame on the tablet that we see a fake message from Alpha to distract the Titans. And at the same time, these toilets will try to blow up some important object for the Alliance, perhaps even the base of Clockmen or Drillmen. And it seems to me that they will succeed, since under my analysis of episode 22, Dom left a comment. The Alliance would get the hardest damage of all time. And based on this, we can confidently say that the next step of the toilets will be successful, and the Alliance will have big problems. But now, let's move on to the exclusive leaked frame. And this leaked frame is already quite funny, and I would say that it is from the bloopers video, but in fact, it is a frame from episode 23, and here we see how the drill bouncer makes cocktails from oil. And now we know that agents like to drink oil, which to lubricate their mechanisms, and we also saw this in episode 62 of the SKIBIDI toilet, where the cameraman also drank some kind of drink, and it was probably also oil. And it seems that this leaked frame does not carry any information, but in fact it is very important. Because we see that the drillmen are resting and celebrating their victory in episode 22, since we see garlands here. and they definitely will not expect an attack from the toilets. And there are two options what kind of place this is. Maybe this is a clockman base, or this is a drillman base. But since here we see a lot of drillmen, it is obvious that this is the drillman's base. And also here we see a green sign and one letter is visible there. And this is the letter D, which can be deciphered as drill base. And perhaps anonymous toilets will try to destroy this base while the Titans will be distracted by a fake message from Alpha. And the events in episode 23 will be crazy and very tragic for the agents. But let's also watch the exclusive video. We see how the Titan speaker man flew to this strange place, and he checks his equipment to see if everything is fine, and then he shows thumbs up. And already in this frame we can notice a large clock and a Titan cameraman. And you probably already guess what kind of place this is. And this is the clockman base that we saw in episode 2. And then we see that a drill Titan came out of the ground, and now all 3 Titans are assembled. And if we see all the Titans here, it means that the drill Titan and cameraman Titan successfully destroyed all SKIBIDI toilets in episode 21, and I'm incredibly happy for them. But why did they gather here? To be honest, I don't know. Maybe Clockboss called them to an important meeting about future missions, or he wants to share information about Clock Titan with them. But in any case, something very important will be discussed here. And also watch the video for yourself. And based on all the information that we have, it turns out that now the Alliance is celebrating its victory in episode 22, but the agents don't know that this was the Alpha's plan, and she was counting on the fact that the toilets would screw up again. And right now is the best moment to strike that serious damage that Dom Studio was talking about. And I think that there will be a lot of losses among the agents that night. But I can't get out of my head about the Alpha's words, about the fact that she found her favorite toy, and at that moment, she was looking at the drill Titan. And I already mentioned that perhaps she will be able to make a war within the Alliance. And perhaps the drill Titan will be captured or infected, as it was before with Cameraman, and forced to fight against Cameraman and Speakerman. And all this can happen even in episode 23, since the location for the Battle of the Titans is very suitable since there is a lot of space there, and you can fight with all your might. Well, of course, first you need to get away from the clock base. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so confused as possible. There are many options for how events could unfold. But write in the comments if you wanted to see a fight between Drillman Titan and Titan's duo. Personally, I think that duo could defeat him, because the Speakerman is very fast, and the Cameraman is also physically strong. But these are all just theories and assumptions, and in reality, everything can be different. In any case, the new episode should be released very soon, and I think that it will be released on Saturday or Sunday. And if you enjoyed watching it, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And also be sure to watch my video with new scenes as there are a lot of important information. Elite Clockwoman out.